Hey you guys, so before this video begins, I do want to address two things before we get into the video. So first off, I want to give a big thank you to Sony for refunding my copy of Cyberpunk. It wasn't easy for them, but I do want to give them a big thank you for that. And they don't really give out refunds as often the way their company works, and that's understandable, but I do want to give them a big thank you for that. So, the second thing I want to talk about is obviously my review for Cyberpunk, and I'm going to have to delay the review because I need more time to work on it because my copy of Cyberpunk got refunded. That doesn't mean I don't have the footage. I have the footage. I looked it over and everything. It's all in good condition and ready to go. I just need more time to go over it again because I want to make sure I have everything I need for the review so you guys can see what I witnessed throughout my playthrough. So, the review is coming. I just need more time. So, if my review doesn't show up on my channel, then I'm out of luck. But with that being said, I thank you guys for your patience. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey, you guys, so I just want to get this out of the way. I know this is not Cyberpunk gameplay. I'm not going to be posting any more Cyberpunk gameplay after my review comes out. I haven't played the game since launch week. I haven't really laid a finger on it. I haven't really touched it since my review and all that when I was editing the footage, and I haven't really been around its presence since then. So, yeah, it's not even on my console anymore. I don't have the game, nothing. This game is just that terrible. So, I think it's safe to say that CD Projekt Red not only screwed us all over with this game, but they're in some really deep dog crap right now. And it's not only that, but this game is, if you look at the sales, I mean, they already made most of their money back from pre-orders and all that, which they did a good job of recovering. But the way that the journalists and all the other reviewers out there, like IGN and the Angry Joe Show and all the other reviewers, have been talking about this game, I mean, yeah, it's a completely different game for PC, but for consoles, it's just not doing too hot, which I'm going to get to in a second. But I just want to say, if you already canceled or not canceled, if you already got a refund for this game, that is fantastic. I'm glad you did. But if you didn't get a refund, I suggest you do it as soon as you can. Or if you can't, then just wait for all the patches to come out. I hate saying it, but I mean, there was a game that I got that I had to wait for a lot of patches to come out, and I hate to say it, but it was Fortnite, and that game didn't really have much content I want, but I'm still kind of waiting for a lot of content. Like, I just want to goof around creative, but I'll save that for another day. But yeah, Cyberpunk, it's gone completely down the toilet. But with all these things going on, what does this mean for us as gamers? And what does this mean for the future of Cyberpunk? Was Cyberpunk 2077 a scam from CD Projekt Red? Well, yeah, actually, with all seriousness, the way I see it now, yeah, actually, Cyberpunk 2077 was a scam. And there's a couple different reasons why CD Projekt Red has scammed people out of their money with this game. Excuse me. The first reason I can think of is they fall in the footsteps of Todd Howard when they did Fallout 76. They wouldn't accept refunds, but for Cyberpunk, a game that was this hype and a game that was this bad and with all these broken promises we had, it's just not acceptable. And the one thing I will give credit for, where credit is due, is we were given the option for refunds. We were given the option for it for this game. But with Fallout 76, we didn't get that option. Because why? Because Bethesda wanted our money. But CD Projekt Red, they already made all their money back through pre-orders, so they don't really care as much. And honestly, I don't really see a painful way out of this as well. Well, that's not true. There's going to be another painful way that is going to hurt them a lot, which I'm getting into right now. It's obviously going to be for consoles. Now, I don't want to hear the stupid PC argument because I already talked about it before how people are saying, well, you should expect problems like this because you're on console. Yeah, well, guess what? Most of us don't afford the luxury of a gaming PC. And I can understand why, but I'm not going to get into that argument or debate. So, for consoles, for last gen, they didn't advertise or show any gameplay footage for last gen consoles. You know why? Because they were over focused on making this game primarily around PC. And CD Projekt Red did come out and say they're doing everything they can to work on this game to get it back onto the PlayStation stores. But because this game was so bad, which a lot of us already knew, Sony came out and said, nah, nah, screw you, fam. You're not releasing this broken pile of garbage on our platform. So they slapped CD Projekt Red in the face, just like, get that game off our platform! No, but on a real note, they removed it from their platform until further notice, is what they said. They came out with a post. Sony came out with a post saying they have removed Cyberpunk 2077 from the PlayStation Digital Store until further notice. And they did give us refunds, and I did say at the intro I did get a refund for this game, but yeah, other than that, I feel bad that people spent $60 or $70 on this broken pile of garbage. Now, this is what's going to get me the most. Why would you falsely advertise a product that is broken? I mean, I'm not I don't want to go too into detail with this, but I mean, they should have saw this coming because when they were focused on PC builds, not only did they completely forget the PS4 and Xbox One version of this game, but they were more focused on advertising the hell out of this game. I mean, they have billboards, they have buses, they have shoes. I mean, they falsely advertised this game around the entire planet. I mean, I even saw this when I was at Walmart one time. And I was thinking to myself, like, oh god, please don't let this be a colossal disaster. And this is where we are now. This game has become a colossal disaster, and I really hated to see something like this fall from grace. So, it, it's just like that Star Wars meme from Revenge of the Sith, where CD Projekt was Anakin Skywalker, and us gamers were like Obi-Wan, like, you're supposed to help us! Not go up against us, or you're supposed to destroy them, not join them. All those kind of memes on there. Just, I know I already said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I just want to play a good goddamn game. At the end of the day, whether I'm coming home from work or whatever it is I'm doing, I just want to play a good freaking game at the end of the day. That's all us gamers are asking for, including myself. Like, I can't go on my 360 or Xbox One anymore because I got the Red Ring of Death and my Xbox One just won't even turn on. So, I mean, I already have plans made for that, but I digress. But like I said, I mean, all the games we get nowadays is just going to end up as an unfinished product, and it's just going to be, oh, wait, maybe the game will be finished in a few months. That will be great. But the truth is, will it really? Will it really be finished? Are they really going to stick to their words and finish this game? And you got to remember, this is a company that's overhyped their game for at least 8 years, and then they literally failed to deliver what they said by their own words. Well, I shouldn't say own words, but their own advertisements. Excuse me. But yeah, I just can't see CD Projekt Red taking another hit like this. Like, if this is seriously the way that this game generation is going, I I'm not gonna say I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm just gonna be disappointed. Like, the stuff like this, it makes me disappointed that I play video games, and I hate saying that because I love video games. I truly do. Even though that freaking Terraria, that game that was like a 2D version of Minecraft, even though that was kind of mediocre in overall. But still, I love playing these kind of games because at the end of the day, that's all I want to do. I mean, that's all I got. It's just that. I just want to play a good game at the end of the day and make some content out of it so you guys can see my pain and my suffering, or me just going on a roll stomping kids, whether if it's in Dragon Ball, whether it's in Minecraft, whatever. Like, again, I like doing this kind of stuff as a hobby. Like, these are my favorite things to do. But I mean, with the way that the gaming world is going, I'm starting to get desperately afraid of even considering going for video games now. I mean, the PS5 and the Xbox Series next generation, I'm going to be honest, I'm still having trouble with pronouncing that next gen's console name for Xbox, but anyway, the next gen gaming consoles. If this is seriously the way that we're going, I'm not even going to bother with a PS5. I mean, seriously, Cyberpunk 2077 has proven not only delaying a game does not make it better, but it proves that if you don't put your mind and effort into it, well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, they put their heart and soul into this game. Well, let me just say this. If they are not focused on working on the current gen consoles and last gen consoles, then they just goofed it up. Like, I hate to say this and I hate to sound like this cuz I am not a game developer. I'm just a video game nerd. But on a serious note, the primary goal should be all games that come out with all games that come out should be working on last gen consoles first before the current gen consoles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the PS5 came out not that long ago, and a lot of people are on the PS4, which I'm currently on right now, but us PS4 people should get taken care of first before the PS5 people, because we last gen players want to experience a great game before moving to next gen or moving to a different gaming console. That's all it comes down to. But yeah, I don't know. At this point, I just I'm just disappointed in these developers. I'm tired of buying these unfinished products and waiting years on end for them to finish something. So, with this being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry for rambling, but this has just been a topic I've been meaning to talk about for a while, but I haven't really got around to it until now. So, like, I can't believe that this game has been a complete pile of dog crap. Like, this game is just a big ripoff, and I can't believe we were all fooled. We should have saw this coming, but until next time, you guys, I'll see you all in the next video. I'm not going to be playing Cyberpunk after my review ever again. I'm not going to bother with any more AAA games until they actually deliver what they promise. And until then, like I said, I'm not bothering with any more AAA games until they deliver what they actually promise. And I'll see you all in the review.